John Lester moved to 6-0. Let's say that right. John Lester moved to 6-0, and he and Clay Buchholz are now 12-0. It's incredible. 12-0 to start the season. I'm Kevin Dupont for Globe 10.0 here with Adam Kaufman. And Adam, you know, at this point, is there too much pressure? Because if you look at the rest of the staff, I think they're 11-17. They're still stuck in 2012. Too much pressure, to expect. Well, one thing, I think it's too much to expect they're going to be this good. But too much pressure overall, do you think?
Not to me. We've been hearing for years at this point that John Lester and or Clay Buchholz are supposed to be the ace or aces of this staff.
And they are.
And they have proven to be so far this year, but they were both lousy last year. So we need to see that consistency. The numbers that you threw out there, they're a little bit skewed. Obviously, those two guys are a combined 12-0, but the team more notably is 14-3 in the games that they have started. So the rest of the team 9-14. So the back half of that rotation is a big concern.
What impresses me more than anything here is that they're obviously 12-0 is 12-0 is 12-0.
Right. And the ERAs are low.
ERAs are low, and the bullpen is the bullpen. The closer thing is still a mess.
Yeah, injury riddled and very concerning. As far as, just getting back to Lester and Buchholz for a second, one thing that I really like about them this year that we didn't see last year is Buchholz has given up 1 home run compared to 25 last year. He's not given up the long ball. Lester's not walking guys as he did last year, so it would seem these guys have found their groove, but still, you have to get to that bullpen, and these guys are giving you innings, whereas the other guys aren't. In the bullpen, you bring up the closer. Hanrahan's done. Bailey's on and off the DL. Junichi Chizawa, is he the answer? He's certainly not a guy who's been a guy known for saves in his career. He hasn't been in that position. He's a setup guy. So there are some big question marks in that bullpen.
Ongoing car wreck here for middle relievers to Bridges to the rest of it. But I will say this: I give John Farrell a ton of credit to take the season they had. Who knows where this is going to end up? But to take the season they had, and everything was a mess. The rotations, how guys approached at bats. For him to come out of this already and have 2 guys 12-0 is amazing to me.
Well, even more so, I think where he gets more credit than anything else outside of what the production is on the field is the clubhouse. There has not been a single story of clubhouse turmoil that we have heard to this point.
We don't like that on our end, but that's okay.
Right, but going back to spring training a year ago, I mean, it started right out of the gate with Bobby Valentine, continued on into the season, and only got worse as the year went on. We haven't had it.
Did it ever. Well, there we go. 12-0, a perfect start. You know what? Let's ask for everything. Let's get a perfect game out of one of these guys.